Namaskaram. Welcome to my channel, VPK Nutrition, Mind Body Healing with Pushpa. And a big hello to all of those women out there. Today's episode is specially for you and how to take care of yourself. And I'm going to share about 7 practical tips to make that happen. And again, self-care is the most important thing that a lot of women neglect. And I want you to learn this and help yourself. So stay tuned. Welcome back, everyone. In today's episode, I wanted to give you some practical tips for self-care, especially for women. Now, why is this important? First of all, whether you're working in a high-pressure job outside or any job outside, or working at home, tending to the family, taking care of children, elderly, and people in the house, you are always busy and you hardly have any time to breathe, let alone take care of your health and well-being. So again, when you're, and also women play a lot of roles in their lives. At home, they could be a daughter, a mother, a daughter-in-law, wife, a grandmother, and sister or cousins. So many different roles to be played at home. And when you go out to work, you have to answer to a boss, or you might have people who work for you have to manage, or even co-workers you have to get along with. So there's a lot of pressure coming from all different angles. So at the end of the day, when we ask you who you are, you kind of wonder, who am I? What am I? So most women do not even have the energy to think about that or do something fun at the end of the day. So what is the result of all of this? A lot of stress. Now, stress is the operative word nowadays when it comes to diseases. Now, stress leads to so many issues like, first of all, weight gain. Then you have the diabetes and hypertension, anxiety, depression, autoimmune diseases. PCOS is something I hear a lot even among the young women nowadays. And I get a lot of young patients nowadays, surprisingly, with so many of these problems. And a big factor in all of their life that is common is stress. So what is this stress? Now, stress is our ability to cope with the situation, either from the outside or from the inside. So if you're not maintaining a balanced body and mind, it becomes very difficult to cope with stress. So really, it is not something, just the pressures that come to us. It's more about our ability to deal with those kinds of situations. Now, even the Dharma shastras say that the first duty for a woman is self-care, to take care of herself, and then only you're going to be healthy enough to take care of other people. So it is, first of all, we need to get rid of that guilt and be okay with taking care of ourselves, putting ourselves number one first, and then be of use to other people in society. Now, in modern medicine, of course, there are a lot of medications, a lot of therapies available to fight any kind of illness. However, there is no remedy for self-care or maintaining this wonderful health. So Ayurveda always talks about swasthasya swastha rakshanam, which means maintaining the health of a healthy person. So it's very important right from a young age to start taking care of ourselves mentally, physically, and also spiritually in order to keep ourselves healthy throughout the life and not end up with a whole lot of problems when you're older. So today I'm going to be sharing about 7 tips that you can use in your own life to help yourself. So stay tuned. Number 1, make sure you get enough fiber in your diet and also vitamins and minerals, which comes from vegetables and fruits. So at least 1 to 2 cups of vegetables cooked, and also 2 fruits, at least 2 servings of fruits eaten in between meals. And again, make sure you eat freshly cooked foods, avoid processed foods, add spices in cooking for digestion, and also sit down and enjoy your meal mindfully. Healthy food is not only nourishment for the body, but for the mind and spirit as well. So always remember to cook your food with a lot of love, and for yourself as well as everyone in your family, and with a lot of gratitude. And if you have young children, Try to see if you can get them to help you in the kitchen so they develop a good relationship with food. Number 2, lifestyle is just as important as diet. So start your day early, preferably before sunrise if possible, and do some of those spiritual activities like yoga and pranayama if you're used to them. And if you start your day well, then your whole day will flow smoothly. You can start with 5 minutes of pranayama or alternate nostril breathing, or even just deep breathing exercises if you have not learned pranayama. That would help you clear your mind and give you some positive energy to begin the day. The second thing is, of course, activity in the form of exercise, 30 minutes or 20 minutes, or at least if you don't have the time, you can do 10 to 15 minutes 2 or 3 times a day right after you eat. Number 3, maybe the most important, is make you a priority for some time every day. So try to find something that you enjoy, like art, music, or even a hobby that you're passionate about, or something that relaxes you. It's okay to tell your family that you need a little bit of time to take care of yourself and do something that you enjoy without feeling guilty, because self-care goes a long way in your health and wellness. Number 4, de-stress and rest. Create a nighttime ritual and get to bed before 11 o'clock. Take about half an hour to 45 minutes every night for yourself to do the following things. First of all, shut off all devices, including TV, iPad, phone, etc., anything with a screen, because that does reduce the melatonin in the brain and disturbs your falling asleep. If you're having trouble falling asleep, you can have some chamomile tea or do some deep breathing exercises, especially through the left nostril, to get to sleep. If thoughts from the day are keeping you awake and not letting you sleep, then I would suggest start a journal. Put your thoughts into your journal and let them go. This way you sleep with a quieter mind, and you also wake up in the morning with a quieter mind. And also you can start a gratitude journal, writing down 3 things that you're thankful for every single day. Number 5, take your vitamins. Vitamin D is very important for bone health and also to give you energy. And make sure you get enough calcium from your food sources like dairy products and dark green leafy vegetables. If you're not getting enough of that, also take some calcium along with the vitamin D. If you're going through perimenopause or menopause, vitamins play a very important role in maintaining not only the energy level, but also giving you a mental balance. So make sure you take vitamins like vitamin B complex, including folate in that, and B12, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, and also magnesium and zinc. Number 6, Abhyanga or self-oil massage with warm sesame oil, especially during winter and fall when the skin is very dry. This helps to give lubrication for the body and bring balance. In Ayurveda, this is used as therapy for balancing the doshas, alleviating constipation, anxiety, and stress, and to revitalize the body and mind overall. Abhyanga is called snehana in Sanskrit in Ayurveda. And again, snehana means giving love. And I've already mentioned this before. Again, this is a form of self-love that we women need to give to ourselves. While we take care of everyone around us, we forget to do that for ourselves. So at least try to do this once a week and nourish your body, mind, and soul. Number 7, herbal supplements. Now, a lot of people are getting into herbal supplements nowadays, and ashwagandha and shatavari are very commonly taken for stress relief because they are adaptogens, and there are a lot of studies that show that. However, ashwagandha can be very heating to the body, may not be suitable for everybody, so please consult with an Ayurvedic doctor or a practitioner before you self-medicate. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Just to give you a little recap, I shared 7 tips. Number 1, diet and nutrition. Very important to eat a nourishing diet for the body. Number 2, activity. Remain active. Do some kind of exercise every day, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, even short bouts of 10 to 15 minutes. And then also do pranayama and yoga if you know how to do that, because breathing is very important for stress relief. Number 3, Always have some time for you every day to do some kind of a hobby or something that you enjoy and relaxes you. Number 4 would be have a bedtime routine, like journaling or listening to music or just something before you go to bed which quietens the mind. Number 5, take your vitamins. Number 6, Abhyanga-Self oil massage at least once a week to balance the doshas. And number 7 is herbal supplements, which people are taking nowadays, especially if you're older. But again, make sure you check with an Ayurvedic doctor or practitioner who can help you, which is suitable for your body type. So again, remember, we juggle so many things nowadays, juggling between jobs and work and people and of course family and all of that. Remember, life is not a circus act to juggle so many things, but it is something that should be enjoyed, nourished, and the only way to do that is by keeping your body, mind, and spirit healthy. So have a wonderful week ahead and try to practice some of these things. Thank you everyone for joining me. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please like it, subscribe, and share this video with others who might be benefited. Have a wonderful week ahead and see you next week.